to Planetscape Edge of the Void for our first live episode. These here are my Rocketeers. Say hi, Rocketeers.
Hi, Rocketeers.
Hello.
I love it. Well, the last that we left off was everybody was.
There's no mics.
Oh. Can people hear us now? Hello?
Ooh.
No?
Hold
Hello?
on. I have our Twitch on, so let me just double check.
Yeah, I'm on the Twitch as well. I'm not hearing anything.
Yeah, no. I don't hear
The
sound
heck?
from us.
1 second.
Is it all of us just on our Twitch just watching the game?
Yes.
I don't understand it.
I forgot to pull it up.
So there should be a little the mixer. The microphone's on the mixer.
Yeah.
Like a little sound bits on.
Yeah. No. It's not letting me do this. So we'll be right back, everybody. Huh?
I'm glad it was said though. It's perfect. We're still recording, remember? Within this. So we'll capture all of it here.
There's no sound with us, but when you have the break music, it's on. So there's sound coming from that.
So I will say something, because you are is there a snafu because you are recording in this and not just sending it there?
I think I got it.
I can hear us now.
Yeah, I can hear us now too.
I think I do believe I may have fixed the issue here now.
No, you haven't unmuted yourself.
I am unmuted.
Nah, the sound went away again.
Scuffing is a thing. It's a streaming thing. Don't worry.
Oh, wait. No, I heard us.
Yeah.
Okay, we're good.
But
yeah, you've
Tim,
heard
you
yourself.
say something.
Not
Tim, you
not
say
me.
some things.
No, I can hear everybody now.
Yeah, you can.
No, we can't.
Yeah. Tell them that I'm trying to figure this out, and I apologize.
We were trying to figure this out. Give us the moment as we figure out one more microphone in here.
Everything's hooked up.
You're a different section to us.
Your specific microphone should have its own channel.
Hello? Hello. Can the stream hear me now?
Wait,
yes.
There we go.
Oh, hooray.
Oh my goodness. Sorry, everybody. This is my first time doing this. So
starting over.
Starting back at the beginning. Welcome back, everybody, to Planetscape Edge of the Void. I am your Cosmic DM, the Gray Jedi. These here are my Rocketeers. Say hello, Rocketeers.
Hello, Rocketeers.
I love it. Now, just for everybody to kind of get a brief description of everyone, let's start off with Miss Kitty. Why don't you tell me who and tell me just a brief little thing about your character.
Hello, darlings. I play the lovely Miss Kitty. Sorcerer, warlock extraordinaire. I know all, I see all, and your secrets are always safe with me. Maybe.
All right. Next up, Concliad.
Hi, everyone. I'm playing Arjwar. Arjwar is a plasmoid barbarian, but I'm actually an athlete, a very, very good athlete. You should see all my trophies. But moving on.
Next up, Darren.
Hey, I play Wraith. I'm the guy that everybody blames stuff on. So yeah, yeah.
Well, rightfully so in some instances.
No. No.
Next up is Miss Flido Chaos.
I am but I play Vila Grambush, a grung space explorer.
And unfortunately, Doofus, Domain the Cleric, is not able to play with us tonight. He is stuck at work, but we do wish him the best. It has been a few weeks, and John has been under the weather. He's been on the ship in the med bay, still unfortunately in the coma. Now, as we last left off, the crew, now for everybody at home, I know that this episode is not live, so I won't get into too much detail because the episode should be airing tonight or tomorrow. It's already uploading onto YouTube. So just a brief description. These guys were hired to go take out some of these guys called the Vorpal Platoon over on Kulion 4 on the Southern Desert Districts. And as they got there, two of the convoy vans that they were accompanied by were engulfed by this great purple sandworm. After a daring escape, not actually so daring considering that, Miss Vila is a badass and does know some very powerful spells against certain non-descriptive. They couldn't roll high enough, so the encounter kind of had to end. These guys are notorious for finding ways to creatively end things. I love it, but also frustrates me. So
considering we
Vila
all-
executes
I
it.
see those. So we got for
Everybody's getting mayhem dice.
everybody's getting them. Cool.
Yeah. I'm crying. What does a mayhem die do again?
So a mayhem die allows you a D6 roll on any roll that you make.
D10 chaos.
Oh,
Chaos
it's
die
D10
is,
now?
Chaos die is a D6. Mayhem die is a D10 or a
Oh,
D8.
we're getting mayhem dies. That's correct.
Yes.
Mayhem die is a D10. Thank you. Also, I do have to give a huge shout out to my buddy Devin McGrath, who has made all of the music that you heard at the beginning and the break music that you heard briefly here. So if you
It's
need any
amazing.
type of stuff for your D&D, please hit me up. It very cheap. I got 3 songs. It was about $50. You can also work with them, and you can, generally get anything that you need. But continuing, as
It's
you
a
guys,
D8. I was wrong.
oh, it is a D8. Okay, so as you guys are leaving the planet, oh, I'm sorry, scatterbrained here. These guys ended up stopping the Vorpal Platoon by, I won't spoil it for you, but it was extremely creative and extremely destructive. But after the crew was about to leave Kulion 4, Wraith has a Fade to Black moment. That was notable. And yeah, you guys are all on the ship, fully stocked up, ready to go. Tanish is on board. And it's one for the DM. I have disadvantage. Oh, Cregan, thank you for that. Oh,
thank
and
you.
I thank you, Sword. I will note that Doofus does have 1 mayhem for Doofus. Alrighty.
I don't get to use my points ever. Oh, thank you, Love Bug.
Yeah, so everyone actually has 2 because Cregan gave everyone 1 as well.
Ow!
Sweet. That's the
you.
benefits of being live, guys. People can actually give you some cool stuff at the time, and it will actually benefit you guys more with us being live. I will note some pretty powerful moments come through for the people sitting at home to control a certain amount of our game. But as you guys hop on board, Manny is loading up the cargo stuff that you need, and also getting a few things for Eloine. It's a very let's say she has a high degree of what she likes, and there's no substituting the standard for that. So you
that-
all see like some pretty fancy stuff on there. Yes, Miss Kitty.
Miss Kitty understands that.
Yes, Ardwar.
Does that mean that the bar is fully stocked with the high class stuff again?
The bar is now fully stocked on your ship. Oh yes. For everybody at home, these guys have a very luxurious type of old Western style bar, but with like gold frill all over the like crown molding and stuff. It's very elegant. They still have a whole bunch left areas in the ship. Also, I should mention that their ship is called the Vorpal Sword, a S-class ship that is a series style that actually connects to a few other pieces. Gundam. It's a Gundam style ship. Yeah. I definitely
I was thinking
didn't.
Voltron.
Voltron actually would be a better, or a Power Ranger Zoid. Pretty good.
Zords. Oh
Zords,
my
yeah.
god.
So, you guys are all on the ship, blast off and take off of Coolion 4, heading into deep space. This travel, well, let's work out some details first. Eloise actually comes up to you, Miss Kitty, and he goes, I fully intend on holding our deal. I just I think it would be best if maybe if I tried talking to your father or your mother or somebody within the High Council. I believe you said your grandfather.
We could do that. That's actually something I wanted to speak to you about, honey. If we made a pit stop at home, I did kind of promise my family I would show up due to some family complications.
Right.
As to speaking to my father, let's hope I can get home in time.
Yes. Well, feeling is mutual. What Sebastian's done to my father is our father. He is still my kin. Maybe she gives like a bit of a shiver over the thought of Sebastian even being connected to her lineage.
I'll put it this way. You will always love your brother. He is your brother, but you do not have to love the person that he is. Your brother. And with all due respect, your brother is lower than scum. And he should be dealt with any and all karma that he has thrown at other people done to him.
We've seen the devastation and destruction. We've gone over a few of your Captain Orca showed me some of the recent transmissions from I believe there was an asteroid base that you were hired for. He showed me the devastation that attack brought. My brother should not have the means to do something of that.
Your brother shouldn't
Devastating.
have the means of Genesis, for that matter. That's what
That is quite peculiar.
It is, isn't
He
it?
was a robot not even a day and a half ago, and I'm now supposed to just accept he's a fully fledged, fucking most handsomest person that I've ever seen in my entire life.
Right.
He is gorgeous.
He is.
He transcends what wonder means.
He is a mystery. A very interesting
well.
mystery.
That is true.
And-
That is true.
And hopefully, if you're with us longer and then some, you may be able to see more of that mystery. A lot has happened since that mission.
I would say so. But I don't think all is lost. I think that for your planet, I think that yeah, my plan at least. I've been looking over a few interesting things. I believe is Sildalon? How do you say that? Sildalon? Sildalon?
Sildalon.
Sildalon. Ah,
Sildalon.
sounds beautiful.
It is.
I do remember reading your scientists have been working on and have almost completed bell?
Yes. It's hopefully it will be done if my planet will hold on for as stubborn as she is and as brutal as she
Well, I
is
would
for a
like
couple
to
more
say that
years.
if this is something that is truly have been working on, it is the biggest space station that has ever been conceived. It can hold over 1 billion people. Is that right? That is an
Correct.
arc of immense usefulness.
We do my kind do live long, so we do have a lot of time on our paws. So
I am extremely interested in talking to your scientists. I think we must make haste for
if
this
all
epoch
things, of course, if all things go in well-being, I will make sure you will have full access to our science facilities and maybe some blueprints on the bell. Because I would like to market this project to other dying systems as well.
Of course. Our allies have been growing ever since. Papa and the rest of Kulion have offered their aid in any way they can, and solidifying the agreement with Vila in the Omega Polystraeus is a great ally to have in my corner, especially after hearing that the Inquisition of possibly integrating the GBB and Omega Polystraeus intrigued me. I don't wish to rule, but I can't allow my brother to. My father is too sick and ill, so I think a merger would be the best. But
You want to know what's funny?
Hmm.
Before I joined the GBB 20 years ago, I heard great things about it.
it was spectacular.
I am,
What
and
my
when your
father
brother,
did was revolutionary.
it was. That's the reason why I joined. But over the last couple of years of when your brother took over, I am not happy with the company that the GBB is now holding for,
Yeah.
say it for better terms, taste for bloodshed and the icky part of chaos. Murder is personal. Murder shouldn't be for sport. And so far, that's what the GBB has been treating it as, for sport and credit.
Yes.
Can I just say that we're just having this over a cup of tea and all that?
Oh yeah.
As we're just sitting
You
here
guys are in
shooting the
the
breeze.
mess hall currently, just kind of kicking it in the one of like the 2-person only type of booths. But yeah, no, you guys have that lovely conversation. What would the rest of you guys like to do? You guys are now back on the ship. It's Jean-Luc still inhabilitated and in the coma. Oh look, there he is right there. um as you guys are all getting onto the ship and everything, Arjoir, you go into your room and you see little Butters has what looks like to be headphones on. He's gooping in and gooping out, and he's just listening. He's just, Arjoir,
Hey, Butters! That's awesome! It looks like you're having lots of fun. I'm excited for it. What are you listening to?
music. I just
Oh,
realized
very
I'm
nice.
doing basically an Elmo.
Yes,
You
you are.
are. You have been. You've been doing Elmo for him for a while. Very fun. I wanted to see. Did you test out your tech armor? Did you check it out to make sure you can make sure you can activate it when you need protection? I just I worry about you sometimes to make sure you're protected.
And then goes into like this little hamster wheel that he's just like gooping around inside of it and rolling around. It worked.
Perfect. All right. Since that's great. I want to make sure that because as long as you're protected, I feel like when we go out, out to the ship, and sometimes I can take you with me a bit more, just so you can experience the world and not just the ship here.
Okay.
Perfect. I'm just wonderful. I don't really have any idea where we're going this time, but yeah, I don't even know who's driving. John Luke's in. Oh, I wonder who. In that momentary thought. Butters, I'll be back. I'm gonna go see who's driving.
All right. You head over to the bridge of the ship, and Captain Oka is sitting behind, manning the ship.
Ah, Captain, I didn't know you could do this.
It was my ship before Jean even came here. It's nice to see you, Artois. How can I help you?
Where are we going?
From my understanding, I've just been waiting to give some coordinates. At this point, Eloine actually enters the room after the conversation with Miss Kitty and goes, Captain, well, I think we're going to be heading over to the Zempa cluster. To Miss Kitty? That's right. Ooh, yeah, gonna get myself some of those chocolate covered fish cakes. Let's go.
Fish cakes? Oh, interesting.
They're so good.
Well, I guess we have a destination, but I still don't have anything really to do around here. All right, I guess maybe I'll go down to the bar, but
you know what? I don't want to do this. You come here.
What?
Come here.
All right. Okay.
You want a job? I'm going to give you a job. You're going to be substitute pilot.
What?
See this? You're on autopilot. When this level thingy goes down to here, you press this button to call me. The first lesson that you're going to get is how to manually monitor the autopilot.
Oh, so just if it goes down, call you.
They're right.
Oh, all right. I guess that's. Are you sure?
We're going to try
I can do
out
this?
a few jobs for you because having you just maraud around, my daddy said you got time to lean, you got time to clean.
All right, I will keep a clean drive of the ship. Sure. If so, I will sit down where he has asked me to sit down. Being a bit more solid these days, it's easier.
It's actually just super easy. If you're taking this, if you continuously, I will let you know, if you train for, I believe you need to train for 90 proficiency points. So it's every time that you spend an hour doing it, it's 90 hours total that you need total to learn this, spread out as much as you want. You just keep how long do you do this for? Okay, today will be 3 to 4 hours. Cool. Mark that down. And then once you get to 90, you now will be able to proficiently do the job that you need to do in that specific area on the ship. You can be a jack of all trades if you want to and go for everything. I mean, hell, you got time just doing stuff around here.
So I have thought previously long and hard about what would happen if RG was sitting in this space. We'll see how this goes. But sitting down, and are we going? How fast are we going? By the way, just so I can keep track of that idea.
Oh, good question. Currently, right now, to put it miles per hour, you're about 1,500 miles an hour cruising through space. Engines are off currently because you're using just the perpetual motion of the ship going forward through the vacuum of space. And yeah, basically it's going pretty quick, but at the same time, it's like you can go for without turning the engines on. And if you just wanted to go straight and nothing was in your way, you can go probably a month without having to turn your engines on as it's just cruising through.
Cool. I
space,
asked.
cool thing about space is just once you start going, you fucking can't stop.
So I will watch the autopilot, but I will also send a message down to Butters to invite him up, and we might as well listen to the music while it looks like I'm going to be here a bit.
Yep, he comes up there and there's like some weird space rendition of
Okay.
that was the one
I have
way
a lot
ticket
of
to
tolerance for
midnight
this.
song.
So yeah, we'll bop while I'm watching the autopilot.
Alrighty. Wraith, you doing anything important?
So Rafe is in his room, going through all the stuff that he's gotten recently.
Okay.
So there's that crystal that the scientist said wasn't really anything important, and then there was the stuff I got out of the other biopod thing that Vila told me.
Oh, it has been so many episodes, I forgot about that. Yes. You found a note with a box that when you opened it up had 5 slots, little tiny, like if you've ever seen the tracker chips that you would see under skin, it's about that big. It's like this little thing that has a little source of DNA in it. And there's one left in it. And I don't believe I said the contents of the note.
I want to look at that note.
Okay. Dear S, processes have been complete. Final stage is being commenced as we speak.
Hmm.
And then it's signed at the bottom. Live long and with chaos. V.
Does the signature look familiar?
Sorry, my headphones just disconnected for a second. Say that again.
Does the signatures look
Yeah,
familiar?
hold on. It didn't connect back. 1 moment.
I do remember
Damn
him
it.
mentioning this note before.
We're gonna have to use the big headphones. I think I am.
It was like I want to say a month or two ago when we were in the vault.
I remember the
Yeah.
answer to this question last time.
Yeah, I remember that too.
Sorry, everybody. They connected as soon as I started to switch over my headphones.
So does the signature look
No, it
familiar?
just did it again. As soon as Ray started to talk. 1 second. I'm turning Bluetooth off. Turning back on.
I think it's doing this on purpose. That's one of the question to be answered.
What? Can't quite hear you in this giant headset I got in my head.
I think I'm back. Hello.
Hi, you back?
Are you? Are you back for good?
No.
Right,
Hold
try
on.
talking and okay.
Yeah.
This is where we enter the singing portion of our proceedings this evening.
Dance with somebody.
This is the song that never
Never
ends.
You
ends.
stop that nonsense now, Pocket.
Because you
I
know
am
it
back.
gets stuck in your head.
Okay, take what is it? 8, 9, 10.
Yeah. We
Something
can't
like that.
edit this out, boys and girls and non-binary friends.
Does the signature look
On,
familiar?
my friend.
The benefit of anyone who normally watches us on YouTube is the amount of stuff we get up to now live.
Bonkers. Okay,
Extra bonkers.
Wraith, you are doing again. You're in your room checking that out. You've read the
Yep.
note. Anything else?
Does the signature look familiar?
I would have to ask a question. Miss Vila, have you put out notices and other things that are handwritten, or would have been all textual on tablet?
When I first joined I made people sign stuff, and I will have had to sign that myself as a notary.
So yes, you would definitely see the Vila Grotwa signature of the V.
Okay.
I still say Vela's the big bad evil guy at the end of the
I'm gonna
That was a slightly evil laugh. Oops.
take the little vial thingy, the bob things, and go see Manny.
Okay.
Oh no.
This is where the big chaos happens.
Hey, what's up, Wraith?
I have a question. Do you know what this is? I'll hold up the little thing for him.
No fucking clue.
I kind of think it has something to do with Vila's pod over there. Found this just lying around in one of the
Hold on.
Fly.
Yes, flight.
Manny is the ship medic, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Then he's probably seen my versions of this, just as an aside.
Well, he's not going in your stuff because I'm pretty sure you would have been like, this is here, but not for you to touch.
Okay,
So he
sorry.
hasn't
Yeah,
gone
cool.
through your stuff.
All right.
Yeah, he was just looking and goes, I mean, if it is, maybe go talk to her. Let me see it.
I got a question. How much would I have to pay you to put this in the pod to see what happens?
Oh, a lot. Like a lot.
The next 12 bar tabs on me?
$200 limit each one for the next, I don't know, 4 cycles.
3 cycles.
Persuasion check. First roll of the live session.
Oh
This
yeah,
is where
I
you
should
get
probably have
disadvantage.
D&D
Oh my
Beyond up.
gosh.
Second, going slow.
I will note as well, the vials are labeled in the box. You have number 1. Number 5, which would be, you would think, in any stage would be probably the best versions. You don't know what you're going to get here.
I rolled a 12.
A 12. Oh, no, buddy. No, buddy. 4.
I'll even throw in 2 upgrades of your choice next time we come back here. I got a contact. Yep, deal. I'll give it to him.
You see as he like holds it up, his eye gets narrow as it like telescopes down to it. It goes, "Broom." Huh. Okay. Yeah, this is definitely a cloning regulator. All right, let's do it. Swoop. Goes back into his head. He's walking over there, and you see him go to put it into the machine. He goes and cranks it down.
Would I get any notification that someone's
I was
messing
just about to
with my
get that.
pod?
You get a notification saying that your pod has been activated.
What the fuck? I will pay later. I'm gonna go right there.
Oh, for anyone who doesn't know, because we're live now, we have a swear jar.
You just see Miss Kitty kind of just poke her head out of one room. She was about to say it, and then she go, "Okay, this is fine."
I'm gonna go there now
You
and find out
book
what's
it.
happening.
You get there as you see both Wraith and Manny. Manny's just sitting there like, oh, so many cool. Like he's got flipping through a. Like,
I'm gonna stop the machine. I'm gonna stop it.
I want to
would
block
like-
her way.
Okay. So this is what we're going to do. First, I would like both of you to make acrobatics checks against each other. And then if you are successful, Vela, I would like a D20 roll plus your intelligence plus your proficiency.
We matched.
You're rolling again. That's rollies, baby.
20.
31. So what did you need me to roll?
Wraith got a 20 on that one. And
And
a
I got a
31. All righty. So you're able to dodge out of the way. Roll me a d20, add your intelligence and your proficiency bonus. This is your technology check.
14.
14? Okay.
Mm.
You go. You do have a chaos die. You could, or a mayhem die, you could bump that up if you want.
Oh, yeah, mayhem die. Fuck yeah. I'm going to roll a d8.
Roll a d8. So you're up to 14.
Question.
16.
16. Well, 15 was the DC for this check, so you just beat it. And as you go in, because I was about to say it was about to be really weird. As you see there's a light beaming down and it's materializing everything. It gets about up towards the chest, and right before it's able to form a head, you notice an elven body.
Nope. I'm gonna shut it off.
You actually know that there's a incinerate button that will destroy whatever's being used.
Is there a way to halt it but not destroy it?
It's already stopped. That's what that check
Okay,
was.
Okay. I won't incinerate it yet, but I'm gonna turn to Wraith and Manny and just be like, first off, I will pay for every time that I swear in this next coming tirade after the fact. I'll keep count, I don't care, but I need to get this out. What the fuck are you guys doing?
I'm trying to figure out what you're hiding.
Ask me! Manny, you don't get out of this. I saw you were the one that was fiddling.
And he's like trying to tiptoe out of it. He's
No,
like,
stay.
I don't know what you're talking about here.
What did he bribe you with?
Make a persuasion check.
Can I make an intimidation check? Or
I'm pretty fucking angry.
I will
Looking
know
at him.
you can, but
Use
it will be a
guidance.
disadvantage
Guidance
for the
yourself.
way that
Guidance
she
yourself. Guidance yourself.
Not
25.
necessary.
Not necessary.
25. Manny just goes, hold on. Oh, wait, are you intimidating Vila or Manny?
I'm gonna go with Vila.
Okay, so Manny just goes, 4 cycles worth of drinks, and he was gonna buy me a whole bunch of new upgrade, or 2 new upgrades, but at any price. I was gonna get myself the new extendable wings, but I'm just going to
Manny,
I'll be at the bar.
we will discuss this later.
Yep. Wraith, you were left there by yourself.
Yep.
What the fuck, dude?
You've been acting really weird lately.
How?
When you first got on the ship, you were all sweet and nice, and then now you've been, what's the word? Bloodthirsty. Very bloodthirsty. You actually scare me sometimes.
Okay,
I'm a member of the Thieves Guild. I'm
go
around
through
scaring
this.
people all the time.
Let's go through
You
this,
scare me.
okay? I'm glad. Anyway,
As
when
you
I
guys
got
are
here,
arguing, make a perception check, please.
oh no, I don't like
26.
when he makes me make perception checks. 14.
Okay, as this is happening, Vila, your back is to the containment or to your pod as you're yelling at Wraith. Wraith, you can see, because She's smaller than you. You can like see past, and at that moment, you see something kind of plop up. You see that there's black ooze emanating from the throat of this being, and it's forming a head. And you see the hand on the glass.
Would I have heard that at least?
At this point, I'll be nice and say yes at this point.
Okay, I'm gonna turn around and smack the incinerate button.
I want to stop her. She's hiding something. I'm trying to figure it out. I need time.
Okay.
Are
we rolling again?
I will note your perception check. I'll just give it to you. You see what looks like to be the forming of the back half of the head. His pink hair has starting to grow, and he's got a pointy ear.
Can
So
I
what is
ask?
happening?
I want to figure out who this is.
Okay, hold on for the two of you. Concleod?
Is anything happening in the cockpit right now? Because I don't know if it would have tripped an alarm when her stuff went off or anything else.
No, nothing else has like gone off for you. You are reading some things, and you've gotten the gist of like how to read the boards. Anomalies, the thing looks like it's going forward. Anomalies on the board could be anything from asteroids and stuff, and you can visually see what's happening. So it doesn't seem like anything's going badly here. No movement on the ship. That's abrupt. You know, it's a big spaceship, so even if you like somebody was jumping in the back of the ship, you're not going to feel it.
Okay, so just me and me and Butters are still rocking out then. Cool.
I mean, you may have heard me shouting.
It's a pretty big ship,
Nah.
and these guys are on a higher level than you. So if it was probably the bass echoes of like just of a very low tone through the halls. But Ardwar and Butters are jamming out to some music up on front.
Yeah.
So they can't really hear you.
Yeah, no, it's good.
Yeah. No, this thing is hand on the glass. It's like feeling around as the head begins to slightly form.
Yeah, then I'm gonna try and incinerate it. So.
And I want to try to stop her.
Okay. Again, another acrobatics checks from the both of you, and there is no other roll after that. If Vila wins, she presses the button. Vila with a 32.
I rolled a nat 20.
So yeah, you so this is what happens to slightly gain, because it's almost there. You begin to hit the incinerate button. Blasters of flame begin to hit it from both top, bottom, onto the sides, everywhere. Like this thing has like what looks like to be fans, but it turns like it goes in, and you see like jet proportions begin to go, and you see this thing as the head like forms into this black bubblish ooze. It does look slightly familiar as it just incinerates. It is a mixture of black ooze and Sebastian's face. Both seem familiar.
Does the ooze look like Butters?
It does look like Butters. Miss Kitty.
I hear anything?
Oh,
Like-
you would have definitely, you're over down on the same level. You would have definitely heard. You're probably marking the check marks of how many fucks Vila has just said.
No. I'm not talking about physical screaming. Do I hear anything?
No.
No.
It is
No thought, no
avoided
nothing?
absence. Yes, no.
Interesting.
Even with Butters, you don't get anything really, which has always been strange. You only feel anger, if that makes sense. It's a feeling, not a ping of nature. Like even you at that point when this thing, you would have slightly probably, if you were like doing something, gripped whatever you were doing a little bit harder, because you also can feel the inducive chaos and rage that's happening. Yeah, whatever that thing wasn't good. Incinerating it was the best option. It was supposed to happen on the vault, but time was not y'all's fortune.
No, because a certain somebody had to steal something that he wasn't supposed to steal.
All you had to do was place it in there and then still blow up the room.
No,
And maybe not fireball the reactor.
Yeah, fireballing a nuclear reactor wasn't enough, right?
we got rid of any and all evidence. This,
I'm gonna
is-
turn-
this is my justification now.
I'm gonna
True.
turn back to Wraith at this point.
Was
Like-
was that who I thought it was?
I don't know who you thought it was because Vila never met Sebastian. But it wasn't me, so it shouldn't be in my pod.
I pull out the letter. You have
Hold my
something to
hand
do
out.
with this.
Gimme.
I hold on to the letter, making sure you don't.
Open it and so that I can read it.
Yes, I open
Okay.
it up.
Yep, you read it. It's your handwriting.
When we were in the vault, I told you that I'm presuming this is stuff from the vault that you failed to tell me you took.
Oh, I let you know I took it. You just forgot about it.
He did tell you. You did forget.
Okay,
Again,
All right,
there
then.
was many other things happening all at once too. So it was
there's a lot going on.
When
Like-
not there a lot going on? We have
Anyway.
John Luke's bounties. We have
you do see Jean-Luc in the back just boop, 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 boop.
Okay. I told you at the time that I didn't remember the villa that is associated with that stuff. So you going behind my back to find out what I was hiding from me, because those memories were approved to be removed, is counterproductive, to say the fucking least. I will pay for it afterwards. I think I've said it 3 times now.
Yep, it's
Yeah,
been
3
3.
times.
Nope.
Oh, 4.
It's 4.
Miss Kitty,
Oh, 4.
Miss
Oh,
Kitty's
4.
been counting.
Ray Pass yet to curse yet.
Mm-hmm.
You
He's
probably
learning.
said, "Oh fuck," probably once in your head.
No, not yet.
If you want to know what I know, ask me.
Okay.
You
You-
said that I'm scary and bloodthirsty. The reason that I was nice when I first arrived is because I just met you guys. Like,
Okay, you're using your own logic against you right now.
Mhm.
How are you gonna know? Tell me something that you don't know.
if it's important enough, there's transcripts.
Do you even have access to all your transcripts, though?
Well, I just got a promotion, so maybe.
Promotion, woohoo! That doesn't give you access to everything.
It might. We don't know yet because we haven't tried, because I didn't know you wanted to know. We haven't, like, you didn't even broach the subject with me. You were like, I'm gonna use her regeneration pod, which takes about 72 hours, so if she dies in the next 72 hours, she's not coming back. And
If
like,
we die in the
check
next
and see
72
what
hours,
happens.
I'm pretty sure no one is gonna come back.
yeah, but
Or-
like, if you guys escape and I die for some reason because I didn't know my pod was being used, I'd be
Don't you have
fucked.
backups off the ship?
This is my main one. It would go to this one. This is where my things are.
You did notice that Manny took out one of the chips and like put it back in the loading thing because it like shoots a chip down when it's ready to be used. And I already had one loaded up. So he's gone like you can see him he pushed like a paper clip up and like shoved it back in like a Pez.
Like I forgot that you had this stuff because you haven't tried to talk to me about it. I also don't know why you think I'm bloodthirsty. Like I'm not. Give me an example.
Killing that thing.
It wasn't me, it was in my pod. And it was creepy looking. And also not alive yet, so I didn't really kill it.
Okay, Butters is creepy looking, but we still have him around.
And he's not dead.
Yet.
Yet.
So why did you want to get
Aardwar
rid of
sitting
him?
here like you will not take my emotionally squishy buddy.
One, I didn't try. I voiced my opinion that it should die because it was in a creepy locked vault. And at that stage, we didn't know that, like, Uncle Thunder was there and, like, people who shouldn't actually be trapped in things. So, like, I was making a prejudgment on the fact that it was in a creepy jail and it looked creepy as fuck.
Thundar is
Okay.
just standing behind you like, I would actually like to say that thing could fucking die. That looked like the dude that hurt me. Sebastian. I've
That
been
looked like
gaining
Sebastian?
I've
Yes,
been
that's
gaining
what I was asking. Is that who I thought it was?
I've been gaining memories back, and whatever the experiments that they did on me proved to be useful, to be infected and controlled. Is what I think. But
So,
what do I know? Bye.
what?
Do. Hey, Miss Kitty.
Let's go have some lunch.
I need it. Emotions are like this, and this is how I do it. You're gonna get funny, and then you're gonna get weird, and then funny, and then sad, and then funny, and then weird, and then funny, then mad.
So one of your past selves was working with Sebastian.
By the seams of it? Yeah. And I don't associate with that one of me anymore because she's literally been removed from my knowledge. Probably because she was a bitch.
Arjwar, please roll me a D10 and a D100.
Oh, good. Okay.
Here we go.
I've had more than one life erased. Wraith.
Let's
Technically,
assume
you
that
don't know about the second one because that was never. If you look, that's. I don't want to spoil things, but number 2 was erased.
No, there was another one in there that's erased as well.
Yes, I know. There's 2. That's what I was trying to say. You have the one that had the memories taken out of for the recent one, but the first one that was ever made. It's in your notes of your character sheet. You just gotta take a look at that.
So I was gonna say at this point, Butters is singing "I Want a version of I Want It That Way" in a really unique voice. I'm really vibing with it.
All
right, so I got a 3
That's all we
for
can
the
sing.
I got a 3 for the D10.
We hit an asteroid belt, don't we?
And then I got an 85 for the D100.
With the Tarask in space.
No, I did just find a stat block on a whale dragon. That was
I want it. I want
yeah,
the
the
art.
whole face is like the blue whales, like the humpback whales, those big like wavy looking
that
bottom
would be
jaws,
so cool.
and it's all laced up. It's got a big head. It's very like angler fish front thingy. Pretty dope. Okay, So, as you guys are flying up in front, and you guys are having your little argument in the back. Let's see here. Full contest. There we go. I need to find my D100 list.
I sent you a DM about it. By the way.
To me?
Yeah.
Funny.
Honestly, Vila, I don't trust you.
Okay. So as you and Butters are up in front, you see what looks like to be this weird looking vessel. It looks like it has a face on it, and it looks like if you've ever seen Austin Powers with the big boy, the big boy ship, but the head is cocked upwards, and it's like, yeah, it actually
No.
looks like the submarine. It looks like the submarine in Austin Powers of Dr. Evil when it's under there, but it's like a ship. The front of it, the face, has a big red nose and long red hair with a jester cap on top. And as you guys are flying the ship, you see those, and without you having to even press a button, all of you in the ship now can hear the sirens coming off, approaching ship or enemy approaching ship coming. So they are all calling for stations as Captain Ilka just goes, "What the fuck did you? I told you just keep an eye on it. You
I did.
my-"
This just happened. I was going to call you like you asked me to.
At this point, Captain Ilka can see you. Are all of you heading to the bridge?
Just
Yes.
before we go, because Wraith just said to Vila that he doesn't trust her. Vila's just gonna respond after hearing the sirens, just be like, "Look, that's okay, but like, don't do shit to my stuff without talking to me because I want to know too. Like, I want to know past me's too. Now, let's go deal with whatever."
As
the fuck
I
this
leave, I
is.
want to try to slide his hand that chip that Manny paper clipped up to the top.
Oh, I'm gonna let
Of
you
the
know
machine.
that's gonna be really hard and at disadvantage. You're doing this in front of her. You haven't taken the hide action first, or you're waiting in the room, because that, it's all happening to the point where she's talking to you. It's only you and her type of scenario. So it would be a disadvantage, and it's a very high DC.
I'll just come back for it.
Shoot yourself. Do you both now head off?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
gonna go up to my gun station.
Good.
Oh, do you know who that is, Captain?
I have no idea what the hell. And you see he presses a couple buttons that zooms up. And as it does, you see the white face with blue little dots on its cheeks, spiky teeth on the front, as it just floating through space. And you see a ping come up boop, as you guys are being hailed.
Oh, well. Oh, Miss Kitty's not here. Can I take a call? Is that another thing I can do?
I will note
Do
that
not
everybody at this
touch
time
my
is coming
station,
into the bridge
honey.
all at once. We were just waiting for Vila and Wraith to finish up their scene. As all of you arrive, you see what looks like to be a clown ship. On its rear has two circus top tents on its butt. It has boosters coming out of its feet. And in the side of its hands look like two little daggers. And yeah, it's flying forward.
Yay!
Miss Kitty,
space
you do notice that you are
clowns.
being hailed.
Hits the button. As she gets to a station, she sits down, mics all headset, all set. This is the Vorpal Sword. How I may be of assistance.
One moment as I parch my lips for this next bit.
Mute.
Hello, everybody. It's us, the Clown Killers.
I'm going to turn my volume down because no.
Well, hey there, boys and girls. Are you ready for a terrific and nightmarish time?
Is that a vernacular? I'm not familiar with that one. Yes, I'd like a fun time.
The light from the communication.
You see that their
from the
ship
gunner
at the
station starts
response of you
flashing.
saying that you're ready for a fun time begins to position itself forward towards you at this point.
Captain, can I shoot? Can I shoot? Can I shoot? I need to shoot.
Didn't the Doze Wars have something to do with these guys?
Uh-huh.
Can we get the Doze Wars to do something?
You go and call them?
Yeah.
Yeah? Oh yeah?
Yeah, because you let me be proficient in their language so I can talk to them.
That is true. That is true. So I'm assuming you're going for I believe it's Horatio, the Aqua.
Sure.
Oh, hello, Miss Vila. It is so good to speak with you again.
Hello, Horatio. Did you guys have something to do with the killer clowns? Because they look like they're getting ready to attack us.
Sorry, can you say that again? I did not understand you.
Killer clowns.
Sorry? Make an insight check. It's not a high DC. Anything over 10.
Below.
14.
Yeah, no, he's full on doing this. You can tell by his whole
Horatio,
thing.
I know
Hold on
that
one
you're
second.
doing that.
God dang. Frickin' God damn it.
Man. Get better headphones because this does not work for me very well. Can you all hear me?
Yes, we can
Yes.
hear you.
Okay, you can hear me, but I cannot hear you.
Because we're being quiet.
Bother.
We may have done a thing with the thing and the place.
Mm,
With the nose word.
it's not turned on or off. What we do? Ah. Think. Here we
Hello.
are.
Is it me?
Hello,
You're
hello,
looking
hello. Can everyone
for?
hear me yet again?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, wonderful. Sorry about that. What was being said?
Horatio, I know that you're pretending that you're experiencing static. Come and deal with this, please.
Listen. Who has been involved with who has nothing to do with us.
They're about to attack us.
They're fucking what?
They're about to attack us. So you maybe want to come and do something.
Miss Vila, I have over 127 pulsar grenades ready to fire at them in the line right behind us. So I would probably say start to run, because if they get a hold of us, we are going to die.
I relay that to the group.
They love to eat people.
I also relay that to the group.
I'm not people, so I guess that's neat.
You are
is,
people.
Is Wraith setting up a punching bag to take out his external anger?
Oh, webcam turned. Webcam turned.
Okay.
Your VTuber is showed as your punching bag.
Captain, can I shoot? Can I shoot? Can I shoot? Can I shoot? Can I shoot?
Yeah, fucking far away. RJ, move. My turn.
Squishing out with Butters.
I
What do I do? What do I do now?
Just sit there, and when I tell you, press that button. And he points to the big red button that has a case that's over it.
Oh, neat.
He goes through and he goes, whenever you're ready. You're in distance to this thing.
I unload.
Okay. I believe the ship has upgraded, so you are going to be making let me just see here, because I believe I put it in your extras area. Sword class starship. You're doing the double ion cannon, but the to hit is a 12 now. For all of your gunner stuff is a 12 to hit.
Okay. So
And you're able to use both the double heavy ion cannons and the heavy railgun.
so that is a 18 to hit.
Oh, for sure. Just hits. Mm-hmm.
So that was 4d6 plus 6.
As at this point you see it curving as Captain Oka begins to punch in all of the coordinates. You see the ship, as we just got the new thrusters on, as Captain's able to turn into a 90-degree angle. And as he begins to launch off and you see the thing behind us, he looks over at you, RG, and goes, punch it. What's the damage on that?
18.
18 points of damage?
Yep.
For 4d6 plus 6?
Yep.
Okay.
Hitting the
Cool.
button.
Yeah. You see as they drop out all of these bombs, the Dozors, and you let off a you see the nose of this big red fucking nose on the ship just boom, it flies right off in a big old chunk. The fucking ship goes, and in the background he goes, oh, that's not very nice.
Mute. She mutes that call quickly.
Yeah, no. You full on just and end the call as Captain Oka looks over and goes, hit it. As you guys fly into FTL. For everybody at home, FTL is faster than light travel. For the distance that they need to cross, it would be traveling in FTL, because it is far away where the Zampra cluster is, on the outer reaches of space of the other side of the quadrant. So it will take about approximately 10 days of faster than light travel in your respected time references. Yes.
As we're just about to go into that, can I please send a message back to my now co-worker Sarah and to Papa Boudreaux, warning them that there's a clown thing in the area?
Yeah, that was still in the same solar system, so absolutely, you send that message off.
luckily just in time. I would say because you weren't doing anything, we'll say that that's what you were doing during the commentary and the firing and the positioning of the ship. You don't get a response back because you are an FTL. There's no incoming messages while you're being able to do that unless you're in it. As we're all here, everybody make me a perception check.
Nine.
Okay.
27. Not 27. I am blind. It was a 17.
17.
29.
29.
Why
Miss
can't I get
Vila?
all these good rolls when I actually need them?
Because that's how the dice gods work.
That is correct. Dice gods know all.
I blame Will Williams.
Vila was a 15. Okay. So, everybody that was over a 15, sorry, RG, you're more enamored. Big red button was pretty awesome. Well, you felt pretty important, and you probably feel that the pilot's position is pretty dope.
And neat
It's
buttons.
like, yeah, real neat. It's like, this is cool. I can understand why Jean-Luc's real into it. You understand. I will let you know, like, as you, with whatever intelligence you have, you know for a fact this is a hard job. So you're gonna have to like kick some butt on learning, but it's fun. For the rest of you, as you guys are all looking out, flying through, it's that typical scene in Star Wars as stars are flying past as you are going faster, or as fast as light can travel. We'll say faster than light is a little bit ironic in the sense of saying that in all forms of science. You can't go faster than light because fastest of light is light. Going faster than light would leave this universe. Continuing on, check that off. Going into this, you do notice off in the distance as the streams are going what look like to be these creatures floating in there peacefully. Looks like a herd of some type of you can only see the shadows off into the distance of the nebula of the passing stars. They're moving slowly. That would only indicate that these creatures themselves would travel at this speed. Possibly an undiscovered creature. Who knows? At the time, you can see it. It stays steady. Yes, this is a scene. If anybody knows what this scene is actually from, I just fucking love that.
Starts with a T. One word starts with a T, another word starts with a P.
We watched it on movie night.
Yes, we did.
Oh, actually, no. This was from the newest episode of The Mandalorian with little Grogu looking out the window as he sees these squid creatures off in the distance of the FTL drive launch. This is an homage to that, but they aren't squids. They are something else. You guys don't know. It's kind of like this weird large creature. There are like tentacly bits, but there are like arms and stuff. But it looks like a big, massive body that looks, stubby arms. It's interesting to see.
Interesting to see. Miss Kitty's glued to the window at the second. And then she's trying to see if she could try to get any sound from the outside as they're going through the hyperdrive.
It sounds like a pod of whales almost. Not the type that you guys would be normally see. Not the I forget the actual name of them. As I quickly go down here.
So what she's doing is she's canceling out any background noise, focusing on that noise, making using her data pad or her tablet. She's taking notes and whatnot. And then she's going to send this off to one of her siblings because they would be fascinated by this.
Again, you guys are already in the Faster Than Light, so you can keep all the documentation there. Hoard all that data. collect all you guys want. Somebody go ahead and make me a
Now I
tech
taste the honey part.
actually a scan check. That would be a you are doing a D20 with your wisdom plus proficiency.
So wait, okay, so I'm doing a wisdom. I'm not hitting the scan button.
Oh wait, if you have a scan button, go for it. What is scan? Wisdom?
I have a it's wisdom.
Yeah, so everybody it's wisdom plus proficiency plus a D20. Everybody in this game are skilled in the same thing,
9
basically.
plus a give me a second. Talisman token, which is a D4. I got a 10.
A 10.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'm not gonna waste my mayhem dice on this.
There's you, instead of doing like the observable data, go into trying to detect what it is more than trying to deduce what it like the data that you can receive. So there's not really much that you can do, but you do have collected a bunch of data that you can, talk to people about this later on and whatnot. I will note, when you are going through that, there was one moment, actually, Wraith, that you saw a massive looking sphere-like thing off in the distance. Best guess, it had a ring around it. You think it may have been a planet. Not even moving.
Anybody see that planet out there?
Where?
Where?
At this point, you guys would have noticed it's already been gone. And at this point, you have no idea what he's talking about.
Our security cameras, our outside cameras would have gotten that. Which we're gonna have to
Possibly.
go. We're just gonna have to. Give me a moment. She's gonna already start backtracking. Couple of seconds, and seeing what she could find.
Yeah,
I
you
give
see
her
a
the direction of
shadow
where I saw
of
it.
a circle. That's basically all you guys can deduce. But
Is this it?
as we go through, you guys are going through this knowledge and heading off. The first day of travel will be coming to an end soon, but we're going to go ahead and take a 10-minute break for everybody here, because I have to make sure that I'm doing that, and it's 10 o'clock right now, so trying to nick that right in the butt. So, yes.
Just right before we go to break, this is unrelated to game, but I just wanted to make sure people are aware of it. If on our Twitch, if you go into merch and more, you can actually gift other viewers merch. We've got stickers at like $6, so if you want to share love.
That is dope. But we love y'all, and we'll see you in a little bit after our break. Bye. Welcome back, everybody. Thank you for that brief break. For the last we left off, holy Dope
That
as
is fucking
fuck.
cool.
Inspiration point for you, sir.
That is cool.
Yes, no, you absolutely get an inspiration point for that.
Where'd you
I'm
get that? I want one.
I'm
The
not
power of the
I
internet.
actually have a thing where I want to buy a helmet for a certain character that y'all will be meeting later on that does have a helmet. So last we left off, these guys shot at a space clown ship that was shaped in a big version of a clown, shot its nose right off, and then FTL drived out into space. As you guys are all going, that roll that Conqueror did will be for the first 5 days. There's still another 5 days of travel, so one more person, please give me a D10 and a D100 roll, please. Miss Kitty,
I'm
that
doing
will
it.
be you.
Give me a second. Give me a second. Okay, so D10 and a D100.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, D10.
Why, yes, ma'am.
It's a 3 again.
Okay.
And a D100.
Yes, ma'am.
Ooh, 54.
54. Okay. You continue on with the FTL drive. As you guys go through, it's yep, nope, that's the right one. You're going so fast, and as you do, you notice that there's this one star that's off into the distance through all of the other stars that are passing that isn't moving. You notice that this is a perfect opportunity to slingshot yourself because that is what's called a pulsar, which is giving off strong gravitational wells that it's actually staying in place as you guys are going through. You're able to slingshot yourself and actually bypass a few days, actually get there about 2 days early than in normal. And as you guys all pop out of FTL, everybody aboard begins to hear a signal broadcast over the ship's intercoms. Ding, ding. Hello, travelers, and welcome to the planet Sindalon, the 5th planet of the Zampa cluster system. On world, come and visit one of our many luxurious 5 biodomes that perfectly preserve many different terrains of one beautiful planet. The ecosystems include the chilly tundras, the wild and exotic rainforests, the harsh yet beautiful Saharas, in the mystical forests, or plunge deep into the waters below. So please enjoy your stay and do be careful of the environment outside of the biodomes, which would include acid rains or the sudden temperature drops to -600 degrees. As a new and also the natural wildlife of these ecosystems. Thank you and enjoy yourself on planet Sildalon. I may or may
Insert
not have
it.
typed out something for tonight.
It
I
may or
now
may
know
not been.
swords pain, sword. I love you. Okay. As you do come out, you see what is a dwarf planet as a not a blue rock as you would see Earth coming as the pictures, but more of this reddish brown type of setting as it is dying very harshly. Still has atmosphere on the outside, which you do have to wear suits on the outside of the eco domes. But it would be breathable. It would just be like one of those you get lightheaded all the time. So just for the fact that the atmosphere is almost nothing. But you do land over. Miss Kitty, I assume that you head over to the tundras.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. As Captain Oka begins to plot the course over, all of you see what looks like to be one central massive dome structure, which what looks like a
Snow globe.
Yeah,
It literally looks like a snow globe.
well, it looks like a snow globe, but it has those like triangle points that go all over it. Kind of looks like a golf ball that's been enhanced and then cut in half and then put that part over. And it's all made of this laser material that it's all holding together, keeping everything at bay. But you see what would be the equivalent of basically the entire state of Texas jammed in this one biodome, and branching off of the sides are these 5 external domes, one of each one that was described before. Miss Kitty's family is in charge and custodians of the tundra biodomes. They've been charged with being Count and Countess, I believe, was the titles that you guys have there. Yes, Vila?
Look at the
Go.
chat on Twitch.
Hold
Oh,
on.
there is an announcement. To win, Anonymous gifted a Planetscape sticker set +1. Oh wait, I'm sorry. Type I enter. Oh no, that's not me. Everybody, type I enter for a chance to win
Exclamation point enter.
Yes, sorry. Not I enter. Exclamation point enter. To try and win a Planetscape sticker set. They are dope. They are all the chibis that Miss Pocket here, this lovely lady underneath me, has made.
Sticker set 1 for Planetscape is 2 logos.
Oh, it's the Planetscape logo. It's my fault, but we do have the chibis there. Those are dope as well.
Or is it supposed to be just this?
It is this, I believe, right?
Yeah, it's that.
On my shirt.
think
This
it's-
is my lovely shirt that I made for myself for Planetscape. I am the Cosmic DM here.
It might be caps lock enter photo.
Oh yeah, it has to be all caps. All caps, it looks like. But as we continue on, Captain Oka continues the ship to the landing pads of the Tundra Station. And as you guys are going through, you see what looks like to be a very bustling city. People with overcoats, very cold nature in this area. You are coming through the biodome's top shielding, and as you're landing, Miss Kitty, you can actually see a group of people outside. And one individual in particular, Willow, is holding up a sign saying, "Welcome back."
Oh, Willow. Have we landed yet? Have we landed yet? Have we
Oh
landed yet?
yeah. No, the ship comes to a full land. Back door opens, and you all come off the ship. There stands before you a horde of tabaxi. When I'm talking about a huge opening party comes out, it's bonkers. First person that you see isn't someone of your family, but Thundar stepping past you, looking at everybody, and as it went from cheering to
This kitty goes. Ta-da! Prestidigitation.
You see your
sparks.
cousins begin to run over to him as they all begin. He embraces his kids and his wife, as he's been missing for almost a full year. Like, he's been gone for a while. Pretty sure it's been a year.
No, it's more than that.
Oh, 4 years? Was it?
No, more than that.
Oh wow, really?
Yeah, he's technically not our uncle. But he's a family friend that we all grew up to see as uncle. If that makes sense.
Neither is my godbrother, but I still think of him as family.
Yeah, he's family. He's family. All of us kids grew up with seeing Uncle Dardar and all of his family. But no, he's been gone for. Remember, us Tabaxis, we age different.
Right.
Time is slower there. So he's been gone probably for God only knows how long. It just won't be undecided. He's been gone for a very long while because
Yeah.
everybody thought he was
he
dead.
embraces his family as he comes back, as everybody is shocked by this. You see Padfoot looks over and goes, Thunder. I can't believe it. She embraces him and she goes, You have to go see Cusack. He's been very ill. And he goes, I plan on it. Don't you worry, my dear. But right now, it's time for family. And he looks back at you and gives you a wave off. And he begins to head off. And the next couple people in the line of procession of people that is about to come over to say hello to you, with your mother stepping on a line to go talk to Thundar for a brief moment as she's walking with the family over. You see first up was Willow with the sign, Oh my god, your ship is so cool. You got so big.
And you've gotten so big. She just pinches his little cheeks and just picks them up and holds her in her arms. Oh, look at my baby brother.
You do see Thunderfoot and Foxtrot standing there as well. It's just like, good to have you home.
Oh, yeah, no, they got a full-on big old fluffy kid hug.
Foxtrot looks at you and says, well, good to have you home. And Thunderfoot just looks at you and goes, ever since we talked last, I have been looking up so much stuff. Oh my god, we need to get in with the OPS. Yes.
Oh, they're coming.
Yes.
Oops, it's coming. And she pulls out her data pad and hands it to her brother Fox. I found something interesting that will perk your interest. And you little boy, if you could, maybe I'll give you a tour of the ship later.
Oh,
When
I'll be so good.
when OPS is mentioned, Vila just kind of waves from the back. Hi,
Thunder.
my kids.
hello.
You want to speak to her?
And at this point, you see that Foxtrot looks at you, Vila, with this like very soft eyes, and then you see Genesis like comes up behind you with a hand on your back and goes, "This place looks lovely." And you see a little bit of like fluster come off of Foxtrot as it begins to continue on. There comes your mother. Well, your mother. Padfoot comes up and goes, Oh, darling, it's good to see you. I'm so sorry the way I behaved last time. Thunderfoot did give me a well, let's just say I deserved to. I'm sorry.
It's okay. Nothing I'm not used to.
Yes. She looks very hurt when you say that because she realizes, like, yeah, no, that's been the truth, and she's been a
We're
shitty mother.
all used to it. It's one of the reasons why I've been gone for 80 years. But oh yeah, no, Miss Kitty is very petty. She is petty, but she has reasons to. So this family, this is my crew and team, as she gestures all to everybody. This is the great and wonderful Captain Oka. He has taken such good care of me on our conquest for knowledge, money, and God only knows what else that we do. And everybody, this is the lovely Miss Vila, who works for Omega Poly Studios. Now,
Hi.
there is plenty
Hello.
of time for chit chat, but let us all head home because I know Miss Vila is going to freeze as soon as she steps out of this building because no froggy poo will ever be used to tundra weather.
Yeah, no, you guys come out and it's fucking freezing. Like, there's a moment where you guys like come out with shorts and you immediately turn back around and go back to change. It's like everybody was waiting there, and you guys come out, you're like, oh fuck this. And then you come back in, ship doors close, you come open it again, and everyone's like, we're ready. Hello.
Is there
I
like
am the most salad you have ever seen me.
Yes.
Is there like a warm setting on the water that goes through my
Yeah, no,
suit?
you're good. Ardwar, you actually do also have the molten skin, so you're actually you don't have resistance, but cold weather doesn't affect you.
And Miss Kitty's just
Everybody
fluid
can actually
control.
probably put like hug you and feel so much better because you're probably so warm with that metal.
He's Baymax.
Sure. As you guys go,
Hello.
you see it is a cornucopia of like ice palaces, these structured buildings of snow and other unique oddities, a spiral ice spirals that go into tower tops that look over the city, as this one central area that has what looks like to be this light that's flooding out through the top of this ziggurat type deal, but into the sky, into the shield as it comes down over this biodome. You all get the sense that whatever is generating that is coming from there. But that's also the place where Miss Kitty and the family reside.
Welcome
it's
to
the head of
Tundra
state
Town.
building is what you could call it, of the tundra in a sense. There is actually Thunderfoot goes into telling you, and he goes, well, since you've been gone, I've actually inherited the business.
So he's either running one of many of the resorts, or
He's
there is
actually the person that's running the resorts in general. Like he's Zamira actually is there as well, and she decided to continue a different path point.
I'm surprised. Congratulations, but I'm surprised Zamira was, well, that was her thing. That was always her thing.
Oh yeah. She's still well. Like I've said, a lot has changed since you've been gone.
Where is Zamira? I'm surprised Miss Kitty kind of just looks. She doesn't
She's
see her.
been preoccupied. She met someone.
I don't know.
She's got a litter at the moment brewing up. Yeah. You're gonna be an auntie.
Yeah. Is this by choice or by she kind of looks at her mother?
Yes. No. After you left, she was affixed with a one Jasper Thomas. You actually know this person. You actually had a little bit of a crush on him. He was a very lovable guy. Like he's pretty like upstanding. He's never had one of those issues. Like out of all the dudes, it's like one of those like, okay, that's actually okay. That's not bad. But he actually owns his own business in town, in the major biodome, where he's his own type of private eye. And he actually has his own little buddy, Gerald Jinx. Jasper Thomas is a kind of a dark, like a dark grayish fur with this big light gray stomach, and Gerald is a mouse. It's a cat and mouse. And for all of you who don't know,
Thomas Jasper is the actual name of Tom, and Gerald Jinx is the actual name of Jerry. This is Tom and Jerry in D&D. You're welcome. I'm not sure if Wraith is tired or if he's actually just rubbing his eyes from.
I loved Tom and Jerry when I was a kid. I still do. It's not the
my
same
eyes are
though, but
itching.
Yeah, no, but yeah, I will actually also, because I have them, and I will try and post them for any of you who are in our Discord and want to head over to the
I need to
main
see this.
Planetscape area. I will send you what they both look like right now because I did make Warforge
Tom and
characters of
Jerry.
them.
Oh, that makes my day. I'm happy about that. I'm good for her. I am proud for her doing what she wanted to do. She always wanted to get married and have kids of her own.
Oh yeah. So these are the two. That is Gerald Jinx and Jasper Thomas. Let's see if I can get it.
I'm gonna have to draw these later.
Oh. Delete that. Oops. Wrong thing to cover up there. Sorry, everybody.
I didn't see it.
Put the wrong source.
Oh no.
It just said mayhem.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah. But yeah, no. Basically that's everything that you got there.
Mm-hmm.
You guys end up heading to the main Capitol building and are shown your accommodations for the trip. This is Jasper Thomas. Sorry, Gerald Jinx for everybody at home. He is a little mouse boy. He is a druid. Well, you know what? I'll just do this. Put it over for the entire screen for everybody at home. Yes, he is a druid mouse. That is a piece of a link of a chain that he sawed down to make a hook and then attached it to a stick.
That's great.
He is up to your knees. He's very tiny. He's considered tiny, not small. But yeah.
What's the difference between tiny and small? Aren't they the same thing?
No.
When small, be up to my knees, and tiny.
Tiny is between inches and 2 feet. Small is between 2 feet and 4 feet. Medium is between 4 feet and like 7 feet. And then anything above like I think 9 to 12 is considered large.
Vila out of her suit is a small creature.
Mm-hmm. Small is only the lowest you can go for races that player characters can play. There are no tiny races. Because I've tried to make tiny races with fairies before fairies became a thing in for a choosable race. And logistically it's just insane to try and do, so you have to make it small. But yeah, you guys are all there. You have your rooms. Dinner is being served, and Eloine at the table stands up and goes, ladies and gentlemen of well, I can never figure out what the Foves family. It has been brought to my attention that my brother has harmed you in some way, and I feel responsible to try and make it up to all of you. And you see the mother's kind of confused. You see Thunder accepts what is being said, coming from the vault with Eloine from that place, from the GBB. You see every one of your family is here. Except for one. North is nowhere to be seen.
Of course. Miss Kitty's just kind of staring at the empty seat, just looking very disappointed.
You see the head of the table seat is empty as well. Father does not leave his room. You have yet to go see him. Your mother would also probably tell you it would be best for after dinner. Just in case if he gets too upset, he could just fall asleep to when he needed to. But it's a lovely dinner. Very odd in type of things. It's a very lovely home cooked meal for you, Miss Kitty. You will love it. It's been years since you've had this. It has one of those like awesome dishes where it's like an anaconda, but like it's like a stuffed anaconda with peppers and rice and other different types of goodies. It's delicious, by the way. All of you who do eat it, mwah, cooked to perfection. But yeah, all of you are.
I grab it and suck it into my tendril and I do wonder how the other family reacts. I'll do it slowly as I've started to realize as I do this, people start to look at me.
There is an audible gasp from a couple of them, and then you see little Willow just like, that is so gross. It's awesome.
And
Why,
watch
thank you.
and watch he tries to do the same thing, thinking he could do it too.
Oh, he's full on. It's a Christmas story. Like, how do piggies eat? Oh, he's trying to stuff his face with the food. I'm like, is it working?
Yes, honey, it's working. You're doing an excellent job.
You've never seen him eat his peas as fast as you've ever seen him eat them right now.
I toss a bit to my little buddy because I brought my little buddy along for this trip. So Butters is hanging out, and I toss him a few bits as we go.
Oh, he absorbs them. You didn't even see him go in him. Just the black of like the ichor that's inside of like how dark the material that he's made of. It's just like the moment that it touches, it was like already gone. Like, that's good.
Great.
Yeah, you guys have a great dinner and are dismissed. Eloine walks over to Vila and goes, maybe we could have a chat.
Of course.
Okay.
What's up?
Well, I was thinking if I was to gain hold of the GBB, would there be even a place for it? We would still be competitors. Would the business of that be good, knowing that another has it, or should we merge? Would that be a better, or would that scorn? I don't know.
I think that a partnership would be good. I don't like the idea of one of us ending up with a monopoly, because like total power creates whatever that saying is. Total power corrupts, absolute power corrupts absolutely. There you go. It's good to have competition, but I'm happy for us to align in some ways.
Right. Well.
But if you don't want to leave, we can find a way, to make that happen too. Like, if you would like to merge into us, we can discuss our options and find a way to do that in a ethically sound way.
Well, if I did lead it, I wouldn't be doing what I do. I just... Right.
What I want at the moment is to make sure that the corrupting forces at the top of the GBB are removed, and for no one to be forced into a situation where they have to exist for the purpose of existing in a role that they don't want to be in. If that means absolving the GBB, then we find a way to do that. If it means working on a partnership, we do that. But for now, we get rid of Sebastian and we make sure that any arms that he has get destroyed too. But the opportunity is there for other things if you want it.
Okay. Fucking going to do this.
We're gonna do it. People have their hand up.
I cannot help but point out that if it was so easy to remove his legs, it must be easy to remove his arms too.
Oh Jesus.
I
Lucky
was-
John A here. I can
I-
honestly hear him just like, amen, brother, amen.
You got Miss Kitty kind of going, walking past the two ladies, going, those who do not wish to leave have all the more reason to be the next leaders in the first place. Just remember that, Hannah. As she's going to start walking.
Oh, many
Towards
people
your
heard
brother.
this. I thought it was just us. Okay. Well, good
Well,
night.
First thing about the Foe family, we're always in everybody's business. So
Oh,
welcome to
shit.
the family honey party.
To be fair, like Miss Kitty has some extra spice to her ability to hear things, so
Oh, I'm still getting used to that.
yeah,
Nobody
no,
gets used to
same,
that.
Same.
I'm in your head. Oh, I'm in your head.
Either
I
way,
know all your secrets, they're all mine.
Eloise, whatever you need to happen will happen when we get there. It's not going to be a one and done thing. We're going to make sure that it's done right.
Thank you.
Which means that you will probably lead for at least a little bit.
Well, okay.
You've got people behind you. You've got support.
We'll talk about more details in the morning then.
Okay.
Good night,
I'm
everybody who's been around.
I think
You hear from like
Good
up on the
night,
balcony.
Eloise.
You hear from up on the balcony, Thundar just like, "Hey, good night."
he is everywhere.
Oh, the whole
Um,
family. You hear the whole family going, "Good night, Padfoot. Good night,
In the middle
Mama."
of this area where they're living, it's kind of like that in Kanto. Like everybody has a window out to this main corridor where you guys are standing.
I'm gonna go talk to Foxtrot now. You go get some sleep. It was Foxtrot that wanted to talk to me, yeah.
Was it Foxtrot or was it Thunderfoot?
Might have been whichever one like you directed at me that was interested in the OPS
Thunderfoot.
stuff. Okay, yeah. I'll go talk to Thunderfoot then.
Okay. We'll get back to you. Anybody else have anything to do?
Since we are on a planet now, and I was asked to reach out.
I'm sorry. I also have to go into this as well for the sheer fact of how great it was. That not only is this the Zampa cluster, but it's considered the gem of the Zampa cluster. As you guys were coming in, it has a ring that goes around the planet itself. It is 3 times longer than Jupiter's rings are. So imagine that there are extra rings on it with this tiny little dwarf planet surrounding it, right? Let's see. One second. It is categorized as a dwarf planet. The environment is unsafe but inhabitable. The atmosphere is extremely thin. There are surface maps that lead around the entirety of this planet. The day duration is 48 hours or 1.333 Earth days. And it does have almost 3 times the amount of gravity. It is heavy here, although atmosphere is thick. The just like the sheer force of like how fast the planet is spinning out of this is keeping you grounded, which is making it feel heavier. And since the small mass is allowing it to rotate, it goes very quick. And it has about the same amount of years of rotation around the Earth as it would Earth. It's like 1.2, and it currently has 5 moons that you can visually see in the sky, different distances. Just wanted to
Nice.
get that out there. Some details because I put a lot of work into details.
Had fun with this one?
Oh, I have, for everybody at home, I have 2,400 galaxies over 200,000 solar systems and like up to 500,000 planets. There's at least 1 to 10 in each solar system. So I've been working a lot. I am not crazy. I just am very
You
You
detailed.
like
I-
space a lot. You like
He
space.
likes
I
space
like
a lot.
I
He
like
really
space a lot.
does.
I like space.
So, since we reached a planet and I was asked to make contact with Valoria for going out to, see the GGB, I think I took a moment to think I probably ought to do that, and we'll go take Butters with me and find some type of communication space.
Okay. Yeah, no, easily enough to find a terminal. You contact the representatives of Valoria, and you actually get Bernard, who was Reginald's son, who is now the leader of the current establishment.
Bernard,
You
this-
remember him from a child.
yes, and the coloring is still accurate. You've grown in mass.
Uncle Arjwar, it's good to see you.
It's great to see you too, youngling. Well, I guess maybe not so youngling now.
Been a
I'm
while
reaching.
since you tried contacting us.
Well, yeah, I
Haven't
Just,
heard
out
anything
there in
since you
space.
left.
Well, someone reached out and made me ambassador, and so I know it wasn't you, but someone did that. And
Yeah,
I'm
we
looking
sent
a little
that.
guilty.
That transmission sent out the day you left.
Yeah. So how's it going? Is it going well?
Everything is stable here. Everything is fine.
Great. Since you all gave me this title somewhat, and also you are now part contracted with Omega Polystraeus. I was asked to reach out because there are some problems going on with another company entity group called the Galactic Business Bureau. Are you familiar? Are you familiar with them?
Oh, I think he might be. Hello there, friend.
As you see what looks like to be this very pale skin elf with pink hair approach the screen.
Hello there. Good. Nice to meet you.
Hello, your name is Ajwa, is that correct?
Yes. Well, not, but yeah, you got the hang of it.
Yes, yes.
It's a pleasure to meet you. Where are you?
Well, we're just. Where the heck are we? I asked the captain, and we were going something that begins with an S. I don't. Butters, do you remember what it is? I believe you were there.
No.
Something.
You say that as Butters is like on your shoulders and says that, and you see his eyes begin to dart at you like, what is that doing there?
Hanging out.
Sorry.
But
It's all right.
and I'm just looking at Butters, just come again.
He looks over at Bernard, and Bernard looks at him, and he goes, "Why don't you give me a moment?" He looks back at the screen as he's left alone. He goes,
Ajwa. would you mind patching me over to the ship?
I don't know how to do that. See, this is the hard part. I've only been in space so long, so I know that if I press something on the badge, it does that. But can I, even if not, if it doesn't work, can I take a message and relay it? And I'll poke the badge, hoping that something happens, but I don't know if it does anything.
All of you get a ping to it, and all of you can hear Sebastian's voice.
Yes, you can pass the message on.
All right.
I'm not
okay.
too far out, and I want what belongs to me. What
Do you-
is
Archikins.
mine?
Just hang up, please.
Arjwar, you can see on the screen something blip onto his eye. Like one of his eyes turns, the white pupils turn completely black. Red emerges.
What did he say was his?
He didn't say. He
He
said
said-
he's coming. He's
I will
coming.
get
No, he-
back what is mine.
I thought he said something was mine.
What is
so yes.
rightfully mine.
Can I hear the crew who is murmuring right now,
Yeah,
or no?
you can.
Oh yeah. All of you
Um,
can hear Sebastian, and then it goes into this like weird animalistic, demonic sounding voice.
Archikins, please
I will.
just hang up, sweetie. It's not important anymore. We get the gist of it. He's just monologuing again and being overly dramatic. So just hang up, honey. Just hang up.
Who do I have? Wait, it's home.
It's
It's
not
home?
home right now. Hang
Tell
up.
me where you are.
Do not
or
tell
your
him where we
planet
are.
will suffer.
RG, your planet is protected by the Omega Polystraeus. I'm going to make sure that people are sent there right now.
So
What?
hey, wait, can you? So at the moment of him like going at the planet there, because RG doesn't get all the things up until this point, but that threat does not track well with Arg.
Oh, we get mad, Archie.
Arg, who is generally very happy about these things, there is a bit of a pulse in the outer shell of Arg. Bit of a color change too. I do not take kindly to threats. You do not need to know where we are, because I know where you are. And that ripples across the plasma.
Make me a
Oh.
D100 roll, please.
And we all hear
Yes,
this
Rafe?
too. And Miss Kitty is going, I am so proud of him right now.
Rafe will come over on the side of RG shoulder and be like
Oh, this is
Hey.
all in separate areas. You guys
Oh.
went back to like your
Yeah.
rooms, but I would have let you're in the same area, so you can just like run over to his room and just go, Jerry Seinfeld, that stuff. Like, what is Kramer? Just
hey, Miss Kitty, can you patch me in on this real quick?
I got an 80 on that.
On your badge, you're already hearing this. So I guess he we can communicate back, right? With our cufflinks or badges and stuff like that.
Yep.
Yeah. So you can already speak to him.
Hey, how's the legs?
I got an 80 after my tirade with that.
I'll let you know, Arjwar, as this ripple goes out through space and time. Make me a D20 roll on your wild magic surge, please.
You got it.
Wild magic barbarians are fun. Even though I didn't get a chance to play to use any of my wild
He
magic
has a different
abilities.
list than you used.
You yet to use my list.
Okay,
that's
we
for
got
another
a
game.
we got a 4.
A 4.
What does
That's
a 4 do?
that's teleport.
Oh no.
Let's fight right here.
And with this, Miss Kitty kind of turns around on her heel and heads to Arjbar's room. Speed walking.
Arjwar. This pulse goes out into the world, into space and time itself. And as that does, you connect to something even greater than yourself. A whole world. One that you've left back home. You feel the ground underneath where this motherfucker is standing. And you reach up and you take that fucking metal leg of his as he topples over and he goes down onto the ground as the door busts open and you see your brethren feel this. And they drag that motherfucker out. And they throw him in his ship. And you see him just scuttle off. And it goes back to just that. Bernard just looks at you and goes, he told us that you were the one that killed my father, and the people that you're with was responsible. He was spending lies. I will let you know, there was only a 20% chance of that working, and it was 80 or above that was going to allow that to happen. So, kudos for you, my friend. I don't do that low roll. It's got to be on the high side.
That
He does.
You
He really does.
Bernard, take
Is
care because he does know where you all are now. And
Oh, I will note, I did make some other rolls as well. He came very close to fucking death right there. If you would have rolled 100, he would have just probably been done, and the arc of Sebastian would have been over. But that would have been installed something else, and that would be bad.
Is it bad that I wanted
But-
Archie to do an interplanet Hulk flip thing a couple of
There was
times just to mess him up?
there was
so
a celebration for Gerald's death. He wasn't killed.
For Reginald's death,
Yeah,
Reginald's-
Reginald's.
yep.
And me
but
and
only
Miss-
you guys saw that,
Yeah.
and you guys left the room after he died. So rumors were spread after that because he is a very good persuader against other facts. So basically, Sebastian was like, no, let me see. And then he looked over the thing and goes, yeah, see, clearly he was holding his hand when he died. It was him. And then with a good persuasion roll, he fooled an entire planet.
so
He controls
Bernard,
an entire Galactus business bureau, babe. This is his job to...
Yeah, no, I get that but the reason that I'm questioning is because it was like a planet-wide celebration, but that's fine.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
It was a
Bernard.
planet-wide celebration with his death, and Miss
Yeah.
Kitty and Vila were
and
anointed as ladies of the planet.
everybody, right? And everybody thought Bill Cosby was a good guy until bad news came out.
This is true.
and I disappeared for a whole like tech generation because I jumped on a ship. So
Yes.
you know, reasonable scapegoating.
People are people. Some are good, some are bad. Some believe absolute nonsense.
Some are goo.
Some
Back-
are goo.
But Bernard, if you do happen to get a message back from him at some level, you can tell him to fuck all the way off, and I will see him soon.
Oh no, we'll make sure to shoot them out of the sky. Oh, you don't know. We made blasters like yours,
Oh, great!
but planetary ones. So now it just fires big goopies.
Oh, awesome! That's so wonderful. I love that innovation. Perfect.
Nerf guns!
Well,
But cello
if-
shots! Cello shots! They shoot
Very, very fun naming. I like that. But I guess I will send you information, especially now that you know basically what we're dealing with here. I will send you information upon planning as we make some actions.
I will note also, he's been here ever since you guys left here. He hasn't left.
Mm,
He contacted you when he left, when you guys left that one time, and it was just like, there's a
That's
new
right.
planet here.
he was on our tail, and Miss Kitty hit the buttons because he was monologuing. He's going, I don't care. Boop. No.
Make sure you honor your Omega Polystratus contract. They're good people.
Okay. Yeah, no. And you see paperwork gets sent over as the ambassador Arjwar has officially have confirmational Omega Polystratus rights. They are now protected under the class of a new planetary system, under their organization.
How much
They
time
were-
has passed?
They were already, but
Yeah.
Well,
Because we signed-
they thought you
we
guys
si-
murdered a guy
Yeah.
though.
yeah, that's true. We did sign original contracts when we were there, but I suppose when they
I thought that was
converted
only
someone.
for Ardwar. I don't remember the whole planet doing it.
It was the
No,
whole
we
planet. It
we
was
signed
with
what-
the. It
Oh
was
well,
with
that's a
the
DM
the
having a
new
brain fart.
president
What can you do?
of the
Continuing
planet.
on, it's the next day. As you
Right.
guys all arrive at the central courtyard area. There are few people. You see that Foxtrot and Thunderfoot. Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Thunderfoot is talking with each other, and they look over at you and they begin to quiet down and goes, Good morning, sister.
Good morning, brothers.
Morning.
Now, do I need to ask what shenanigans you're plotting and planning, or are you guys going to be good today?
We need to tell them eventually. Yeah, but fuck. There
Do not
have
keep s-
been there've been a series of crimes happening throughout the biomes. We seem to can't figure out what is happening, but it all leads down to the sub biomes. Beneath the waters, we think maybe some type of, I don't know, crime. There's a bunch of thieves. They've taken a lot of stuff. They've burned houses. I mean, look at this, and you see one of the ice pillars has like halfway melted. Like, now we have to get mages to fix this. You know how hard that is? And you see one
Not
dude's
that
easily just going,
hard.
yeah, one dude is easily going, what? Fuck it, I'm getting paid.
Oh yeah, that's right. Oh yeah, that's right. You're no mages. It's a pity.
But yeah, that's basically, there's been crimes happening. Certain things have been going missing. Recently, a source of was a high energy conducer. Basically can condense a whole bunch of energy into one tiny location. It went missing recently.
How recent is recent?
This morning. You asked.
I did ask. And I was gonna go see Papa. Papa's gonna have to wait.
No.
D-
You didn't see him last night. So
No, I didn't.
go see him. You should be getting up for breakfast now.
Do I have to?
I mean,
Yes.
if you And he's gonna guilt you into this real fast. And it's like, well, I'm just saying, you don't know how long he has left, and you don't want to be the last thing that you ever said to him be 80 years ago. I'm just saying.
Are these three in a public area?
Slightly off to the side, but yeah. They're not screaming this. They're having a quiet conversation in the corner.
Fine. I guess. At least it's not with mother.
Oh, yeah, no, the mom's not there. You can see she's off at the breakfast table, talking with currently Zamara.
I'm gonna go and give my sister a hug and a kiss on the cheek. Congratulations. How many kits do you have?
Oh, well, scans are showing 9. You see she's got the biggest belly.
Yeah.
You do see at this time, like coming up behind her with his little monocle set, like glasses that rest on his nose. It looks at you and goes, "Is that dear Dusty? Oh, how lovely it is to see you, my dear. This is Jasper Thomas."
Mr. Thomas, pleasure. As she picks up a plate, what's going to be probably father's food. Congratulations. Now you better take care of my sister, or there will be hell to pay, mister.
I believe I was the one getting you out of trouble a time or two.
You wish.
Now,
There will be time to chit chat. I need to go speak to father. As she takes the plate for father's breakfast, and she's gonna go toddle up to his room.
you see Gerald Jinx is standing there and he looks at you, says nothing, and just waves.
Waves back.
He
Good to
continues
see you,
on.
Gerald, dear.
He signs to you, thank you.
Prestidigitation. You're welcome.
He is not deaf, he's just mute. He can speak.
She knows.
But yeah.
Off to go see Papa.
All right.
And
Yes, Miss Vila.
when if Miss Kitty leaves her brothers, Villa's gonna go up and talk to them as well, just as a note.
Okay. Yeah, we'll get back to you in a moment. We'll just finish off Pocket here. Yeah, you go up to, there's your father's doors, double heavy set double doors stand before you as you open them. The rich smell of lavender and vanilla begins to hit you, a very soothing scent as it begins to kind of just nostalgia hits you as you see a figure laying on the bed. It's got these see-through white drapes are hung over, kind of giving him some, a little bit of iridescent light hitting his face from time to time, not to make it too bright. And as you walk over, you hear a bit of snoring, just
It kind of gently sits on the bed, just stares at him for a little bit. And then her big fluffy tails just slaps him in the face.
What the fuck? You see, it's the super dry mouth, and he's just like white spittle tries to come out and just stuck on the bottom of his lip now. Just, what the fuck?
Pulls big fluffy tails away.
Oh, Dusty. Oh, you've come home.
I have.
Sorry I am in this state for you to see me. I have been not quite well.
Grabs a cup of water with a little straw and hands it to him gently. Drink some water first.
Yes. Ah. Doctors don't know what it is.
Could be alien.
Well, aren't all bacteria alien?
No, Papa, it could be alien, some foreign entity that's not from our planet that could have been, I don't know, given
The
to you
doctors say
from
there should be nothing wrong with me. There's nothing showing in my scans.
detect magic.
Nothing.
Nothing.
He had a magical aura before. It's gone.
Papa,
Yes.
you're blank.
I'm what?
You're blank. There's no magic. No, your aura. It's gone.
I don't.
Her third eye opens. It is gone.
Miss Kitty, as you open your third eye, please make a wisdom saving throw.
Dear Lord. Wisdom saving throw. Just making sure. No, I don't have resistance. Wisdom. Oh shit. Wait. And I got a mayhem die, and what is that? A D8?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, D8. 9 plus a totem. 11.
11?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, you have two if you wanted to use the other. Did you use one?
I used one of them. I'm going to say the other one.
You feel comfortable, safe, secure, but feeling like you're being tucked a bit as Tara goes, allow me. And you feel your body begin to walk forward to your father. And you can hear,
What are you doing, my dear?
she reaches up and she puts her hands to his head.
He goes, what?
Be still, Father.
No. No. No.
Eyes begin to go from white to black.
Do I know what this is?
You've seen this in Thundar's eyes.
Get out of my father.
Go
You
fuck
wretch.
yourself.
Claws. Dig deeper.
You're cutting into your father.
What did I do last time?
Make an intelligence check.
Because I can't. It's been a while. I can't.
You
remember.
are by yourself. Nobody
I
can help
am.
her.
I know.
I know you know. Oh, he knows.
He knows.
He knows.
He knows.
13.
13. I'll say it's high enough to where you remember someone on board your ship, wasn't you, was able to get Thundar regulated. You don't remember what happened. You just remember to talk to RG.
That's right. RG did a thing because of Butters.
Now it's starting to
Retract-
click in your head like, oh shit.
Retract clause. I'm going to mentally connect to Argy. Argy, sweetie, I need you here right now.
Oh,
Stop eating. Just
okay. Yeah, all right. I'm gonna go in the
left,
direction I
left,
saw
right,
you.
left.
Okay.
Left, left, right, or
okay.
left.
Left, right, left. I got it. And I start going in the direction.
Okay. You also have your scanner that basically leads you to there like a GPS would for your phone.
And it's left, left, right, left.
And
Mhm.
and again, I have, because I've been hanging out with the whole time. Butters is with me.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. You get there, and Butters, you can feel, is pulling back a bit.
What is it, buddy?
Something bad.
Oh, okay. I'll protect you. Let's come on. Let's just take care. Let's be safe.
Okay.
All right. So we still walk in.
You begin to walk in, and you can see her father is not chained, as you can see, but it seems like there's some type of tether where he's able to move, but he's not able to leave the bed. And you can see he's looking up at Miss Kitty with this sharp eye as he looks over at you. And he has a wide eye. Arjoir.
You okay, Tim?
Mhm.
Huh?
You okay? Because you look like you're gonna throw up.
No, I just burped. Sorry.
Okay.
I was trying not to do a loud, audible burp that was disgusting for everybody, for our viewers, and for YouTube to watch later. No. You guys walk as Miss Kitty, you look around, you see Arjoir as Butters is like flopping himself, like trying to pull himself off a little bit, as you can see your father like, oh, and now he looks spry, almost healthy, as he claws his way over to the corner of the bed. Ah, hello.
I want to detain him somehow.
Excuse you for a moment.
Mm.
You already cut most of that out.
Yeah.
Give me.
Okay. All right. Miss Kitty, I don't know if this is
Remember
what this
thing?
is.
Remember the thing that happened to my Uncle Thunder when we were at the vault and you helped him?
You mean
Butters?
You mean
I'm speaking to Butters.
Butters, you remember you sucked something out of Thundar?
Yeah.
Is this something like that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Butters? Okay.
Miss Kitty's kind of gonna bend down to the ground and hold her hand out to Butters. Sweetie, you are a very strange thing, but this man here I owe my life to, and he is my father. I need you to do the same thing that you did for my uncle. Can you do that for me?
Make a persuasion check.
I'm gonna use talisman because I can.
How many uses do you have left?
23. I got 23 uses. I have one more left.
One more? Thank you.
Yeah, one more. 23.
Okay. So Butters looks at you. You care. I care for you. So I care for you. And he jumps off of the ground through the generator and onto your father's face as you see him like get sucked into his mouth as he goes down. You can feel see your father is convulsing upon the bed, and there's a moment where his like back, you can hear it audibly snap as he like lies limp for a moment. And you can see Butters begin to slither out in much greater proportion.
So it's a tub of butters now?
Butters is almost the size of Arjoir.
Dear
Ooh.
Lord.
Buddy,
How
are you all
much
right?
was in
What are
my
you-
father?
You all right, buddy?
I'm fine.
Oh. Hello there.
Hello. You can see Butters is just like,
Am I still getting that? Am I still getting that feeling that I usually get around Butters?
of nothing.
Yeah.
Yes.
She kind of looks at him a little alarmed and whatnot, and then she's just gonna kind of ask, going,
Great work, buddy.
Thank you.
"I'm not gonna have to worry about you, am I?"
Do I have to worry about you?
Well, Butters, you do sound different. How do you feel?
Sad.
Oh,
Oh,
Why?
I'm sorry to hear that, buddy.
I feel incomplete.
We'll fix that. And then Miss Kitty's gonna turn her attention to her father and check on her father. Papa.
Sorry, this is me having a brain fart. You see as he takes a big gas and he leans up and he goes to try and reach for a sword. That's not that. Fuck. What happened?
Complications, Papa.
Where's that yellow-haired fuckface?
Elaborate, Papa, and language.
I'm sorry. Did I say yellow?
Yeah.
My brain, I caught that at the last.
Where's that pink-haired fuckface?
I mean, Sebastian.
Double-crossing fucking whore.
Is this
Hail
why you made a
smack
swear? Is this why you made a swear jar?
Yes.
Fuck! Wow! Dusty?
Yes, Papa. You can clearly see Miss Kitty's just done with all this nonsense, this backstabbing Sebastian nonsense.
Where are we?
You coherent, Papa? You're home in your room. I think it's your room.
No. We have to get back. We have to
Back
get
to where?
back.
Back to where? And she kind of just gently pushes him down into the bed. Calm down.
GBB1. We need to get
One-
back to the home base.
I'm gonna have to
They
get Uncle
have
Dar
millions more like me.
Like,
He grabs you by the shirt and he points to the thing. Goes,
There are millions more.
you see as you can feel his heart begin to pump faster and faster. As
calm emotions. Or too late. He passes out. Looks at Butters. So, have any brothers or sisters, do you?
I guess so.
Miss Kitty, the thing that just happened with his, weird eyes when I came in, you
Mhm.
realize that's the thing that the legless guy did. I watched the legless guy do that over the video.
What video?
I was on video with the pink-haired guy you all shot. Remember, you
Wait.
heard it. You were there. You told me to stop, and then I bitch slapped him off a planet.
You did what? And
You were
language.
You were listening. That's 100. That's fine. But he was the eye thing where and the snarling thing that
Yes.
he did that pink guy.
You mean Sebastian?
Yes, I'm assuming now. Given I wish you guys had provided a picture at some point. But I believe so.
Apologies.
Yes.
Is that
But-
what he meant? He's going to collect what's rightfully his. And then she kind of looks at Big Butters.
Actually, he was really upset when he saw Butters. It was strange. He looked at Butters like what are you doing there kind of thing. Like he knew what Butters was or is or Butters. I know you have what I've asked you before. You haven't really had a sense of things, but it seems like I will admit it seems like you have regained some capacity right now. Do you know who and or what or you are or where you're from?
No, I don't.
Okay.
Is that because, are you saying that because you don't want to tell, or are you just genuinely, you don't know?
I don't know.
Inside check.
Sure.
Because I haven't done anything today. Inside check.
You're gonna love my question after your inside check.
Oh, 21.
Yeah, no, you believe him.
He generally does not know what he is.
Do you still like music?
Maybe.
All right. Well, at least we can start there.
Okay.
My brother's going to have a bajillion questions on why the little Butters is not so little anymore.
Well, it's your family. Whatever you would like to explain probably is accurate at this point.
You can
Though
tell
you might
him
want
I
to
drank
get your
my
dad a
milk
doctor.
and ate my vegetables.
That you did. Best way to get my brother to eat his vegetables and drink his gosh darn milk, because he has a thing of not drinking his milk. All right. We're going to let my papa sleep. We are going to go back to breakfast. I need to speak to Mama.
But Butters, I'll Miss Kitty. Let's let Butters. How about you go grab something to eat? He's probably famished from eating all of yourself out of a body.
That is so phrasing, honey. Phrasing.
Can you not call me Butters?
Sure. What should we call you? That's what we just landed on before.
Call me Omi.
Omi?
Sure.
Omi.
Omi. All right.
All right, Omi. O-M-I-E?
Sure.
Sure, he says. O-M-I-E. And Miss Kitty's kind of just going to look at her father to get him all tucked into bed, and then she's going to do Detect Magic. One more time.
Everything is back. Not only that, but all of his conditions, he's not sick. Like, if he wasn't passed out right now, you probably think he can go for 5K.
All right.
Did Omi leave the room?
Yes.
Miss Kitty,
Yes, honey.
I can't help but notice, and I don't know what this means, but Omi sounds a lot like, or at least a little like, what Genesis was like when I first came to the ship.
You thought so? You think so too, don't you?
Yes, It's strange, but the lack of the I don't know what to say to it. It seems like there's more emotion to it, but this something similar.
When we found Genesis, as she's working on tucking her father in and whatnot, making sure he's okay, he was attached. He was in a scientific research facility, meaning that he could and possibly was being experimented on, and whatever the GBB has found on him tried to replicate. However, the replications were not to my understanding, are not the same as what they were trying to do, make a copy of Genesis, but we get Omi instead. And since there are now millions of copies of Omi, God only knows how far in the galactic cosmos, and you stating that our dear Sebipu has a Omi in him, meaning this could be a
It's strange too that your father and your uncle too were generally sick and not moving. Sebastian, for all of his weirdness and poor hair choices, was still moving around.
That's because they knew too much. They knew things that they shouldn't have known. And instead of using Omi to empower, they used Omi to cripple.
Omi didn't do anything wrong in this. I guess.
No, he didn't, but others like Omi did, under orders of the GBB, and this is something that we're going to have to share with. Can't remember her name. What's her name again?
Eloise?
Eloise, yes. We're gonna have to share with Eloise. Because if the GBB is mass producing a toxic we'll call it the steroid. Because the steroid can either empower or cripple you.
Yeah.
And in this case, it has crippled my father and my uncle. Because they knew too much.
Well, I still want to protect my little buddy, even if he's not so little anymore. I'll be on my way.
RG,
Mm-hmm.
teach him kindness. He has capability of learning, and from what I can feel is anger. Raw, tense anger.
Well,
If he's made from something that's meant to harm, and he can learn the difference between what is good and what is wrong, then you would not have to worry. Just guide him on the right path, since he's now an adult.
Kids grow up so fast.
we'll
Which is
start
weird.
with some.
So fast.
So fast.
We'll start out with some more pop and on the music and go from there. And RG walks out.
This kitty kind of just sits on the edge of her father's bed, just looks at her dad,
All right.
and just flops.
Yep, you
Like,
flop
what have I
down.
gotten
You
myself
feel
into?
much better knowing that your dad's good to go. Going through a little bit more. A few things before we end tonight. Argeoir, Miss Kitty, you guys have that moment. At that moment, Genesis is with Vila. You can see that he seems aware of something. And he
What's going
continues on. Something powerful is close by, but then it disappeared.
Good, powerful, bad, powerful, neutral, powerful.
I mean, powerful. I can't determine goodness
Okay.
through power.
You kind of powerful?
No.
Wonderful.
I mean, that
It-
should be a good thing.
Do you... I can't ask you any more questions because it's already gone, but now I'm curious and I don't have magic Genesis brain senses.
If you wish, I can share the experience with you. Just grab my hand.
Wait, Drake. Hold on. Ignore that fight.
Okay.
You grab his hand. He wasn't able to grasp feeling because it's new to him.
Mm-hmm.
You get fire burning, flesh boiling, wreathing, everything around you chaotic, ripping each other apart. Anything and everything will stop. It will become chaos.
Oh no.
But it was only for a short minute, and then it's gone. And even now, it is not like it. No, nothing has come here.
Can I tell from that experience what direction it came from?
No, but he does point to the direction back towards the main building where you guys left. I'll say you guys probably went for a little walk. Not too far.
Probably in the gardens.
Wonderful.
The family
That-
garden is amazing.
That was bad powerful, as it turns out.
Oh, would you like to go on the toboggan rides?
Genesis,
Yes.
I don't know what to do with you most of the time. Like, I don't.
We could stay in and just hang out and cuddle up. I've been
Break
reading
the villa. Break
in
the
front of a
villa.
warm
Break
fireplace.
the villa.
Cuddling is best suited for that.
Do you want to cuddle everyone?
No.
Why do you want to cuddle me?
Oh, if you must know, every time that we talk, it seems that your heart rate spikes a little bit more, indicating that there may be some type of indication that there would be. I apologize. How rude of me. I thought I shouldn't have been so presumptuous.
Okay, Genesis, you've taken 5 steps to the left when we're trying to stand central, and I know you haven't literally taken 5 steps to the left. I know it's metaphorical.
I thought something was wrong with me.
What do you mean you thought something was wrong with you?
No, if I was 5 steps to the left and I didn't take
Oh,
steps, something
okay.
would be wrong with me.
Okay,
Don't break
From-
the Genesis, please.
from sensing my heartbeat, what did you extrapolate from that?
A sense of happiness and wonder, of curiosity. I get a sense of things when it comes to this. I may be wrong.
I am curious about you.
Hmm.
And I do find you wonderful, and I don't know why someone like you has any sort of interest
Oh,
in a frog.
you can't see it.
I don't know what you're talking about.
May I?
What?
And he goes to put a finger to your forehead, as you can see a silver line tethered from you to him.
She leans forward so that he can poke her forehead.
No. He pokes your forehead, and there's a
Oh, okay.
silver tether that was not there once visible from him to you.
What is that?
I do not know, but I know this means we're connected. Things that are connected like this go hand in hand.
Okay.
More talks this kid has to have with Bela and Genesis at separate times.
So your interest in me stems from the fact that you don't know why there's a connection.
No. It's your actions. You're wonderful. The mighty definition of it. You're great Vila, a powerful business individual that fears nothing to an extent. I've never seen anybody rush into death as they have, unlike you. The consequence of staying alive puts a morality on someone, and it's freeing to meet another that can live as long as I could possibly. But we can talk more about this. I think we may be having company soon.
I really don't understand at all
Neither do
anything that
Me
like
neither.
I don't understand why you want to cuddle with me or like spend time with me or any of this. Like I
lost
understand that you
audio.
think I'm
Can
wonderful.
anybody else hear?
No,
Yeah.
no, I can't hear. No, no.
Dang. Okay, hold on. Darn it. Darn.
This kid, you're gonna make a new jar potentially.
Each time Bela gets flustered, so she
There
says,
we
I
go.
don't
Okay.
understand. Yeah,
I'm
I
back.
don't understand
Okay.
Jar.
Like when I don't understand things, my favorite
Okay,
thing to
it
do
just happened again,
is
and it didn't give me the update for it. Hold on. Sorry. So inconsiderate of my earpieces ruining the scene.
Cregan says the audio keeps cutting.
Mm-hmm.
Hello?
Can you hear us?
Hello? It's me. I need somebody to talk to me.
We are
Hi.
talking.
Nope,
Can you
it's
hear
not
us?
connected.
the audio in the thing's fine
Son
for
of a
me. So.
biscuit eating.
So his hearing is out. He cannot hear the things. The things
The
of hearing.
stream's fine.
Just
Or at
his
least
his earbuds are taking a
Hello?
piece.
Hello.
Hi.
It's not
Hello.
me you're looking for. I
I
don't know
can
why
see
you're
it in
here.
your eyes.
I can't see it in your eyes.
Oh.
I think his earbuds finally died.
Yeah, probably.
So we're gonna go with this.
The full way. Backups upon backups. Well, there was audio, then there's nothing. What the heck? So we had audio, and we didn't.
Sorry, everybody at home.
It's okay.
We're making it work.
Yeah.
This is how a she shanty gets started.
Viola's having an existential crisis because she doesn't understand why there's a connection between her and Genesis when she's crushing on Genesis big time.
Apparently,
And
none of the
totally-
Vilas before they died ever had a crush, so we don't have an understanding of what this
Yeah.
might be like.
She's gone on dates before.
Uh-huh, sure she has. This is
She
a
got
Wow.
run
lie.
over
Killed
by
her.
one of them.
What's there?
Legit.
What were you,
In
Darren, what were
in
you
one
gonna
of
say?
she died one time because she got accidentally run over by a guy that had a crush on her.
Probably
We
when
had
she
an episode-
probably when she died.
We
She
had
forgot what that feeling was.
I think we had a scene about her getting ran over.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jeeves.
Okay.
Oh, he can hear us
so
now.
He can hear us, but the audio on the OBS can't,
Hello.
which may have been headphones related.
Yes, it works. Okay.
Oh, good.
Okay. So, continuing on.
Okay,
Hey.
stream audio is back as well, so
Yeah, it was from my headset. So that sorry everybody for everything keeps cutting in and out. My headset sucks. I'm gonna be making sure that this is my go-to from right now. But yeah, you have this moment with Genesis. It's very confusing, a little sweet, but at the same time, really fucking confusing. He's confused as well. It's not like he's like, I'm withholding information. He's just like, yeah, no, this is wild for me too. I'm stuck in the same boat. Like, this is all new for me.
Vila needs to do a history check on whether or not she's had a social life.
I'm getting out. Gone.
God
That's
damn.
fucking brutal.
They're in their awkward phase.
Okay, hold
Aw.
on. Genesis, do you have this kind of connection, like the specifically the silvery line thing, to anyone else?
One, but it, and you can see it leading from his back off into nowhere.
Who's that?
I don't know.
Can they tug on it?
I'm gonna try and poke it.
Okay. You begin to reach for it. You get real close up to Genesis and you reach behind him, grab a hold, begin to tug. He looks down at you and goes, hold on. He grabs you and both
Oh
of you are
God, not
shunted.
again.
And that's where we're going to end tonight's episode.
What is it with you and flying off into things? It's always you flying off into things.
Well, my name's Flight, so I guess that works. Jesus Christ, why does he keep like making me yeet into the universe? But all right, cool.
He didn't make you yeet into the universe. You just flew off with him and ended up in front of Jean. He yeeted into the universe.
You just held on.
Yeah, you held on flying across the city as a screaming frog just ah.
Okay, well this time I was yeeted.
Yeah, it's like the car just meow. But
Do that again.
meow. Meow, 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 meow. But if you're in the car, okay. So everybody, thank you for joining us on our first live episode. We are a bi-weekly game, So do please come and join us in this wacky adventure. It has been fun soaring through the stars with you, Aro. I am your cosmic DM, the Gray Jedi. Going through a few things. I will leave it up to Flight to go through all of the other stuff, but please do check out our Discord, check out our YouTube page, hit the like, subscribe button, come join us with the content. More things are coming. We got games with Infericuse down here with Concleod. We have our regular Friday night game, Eric Dune Rising. Check that out. New episode coming out. I think it's episode 42. Who knows? It's probably the third one, fourth time over.
Oh, 42, 42, 42, 42.2222.
If Sword is still watching, then he knows that
He went to bed.
He went to bed. Yeah, no, he's labeled more than one episode the same number. We love him. But yeah, check out all the new content. New games will be coming, little one shots. Different systems are going to be used here. So we love the tabletop system. So check us out for everything. Going over to my players. As always, Miss Pocket, please start us off.
Good night, everybody. I'm the lovely Miss Pocket. I play the super duper awesome, extra stressed out Miss Kitty. You can find me on the TikTok, the Instagram, the Twitter. Handles are wherever he puts the handles.
It's saying no audio.
Again. It's because I started, that's why. OBS said no.
It's saying no audio.
Oh.
It's got audio for me, but not for Pocket.
It's just come back.
Did it?
This is the
Oh, no,
song that never
that is you.
ends.
That's wild.
Yeah, it's not us. We can't hear us.
So it's us we can't hear. Hooray.
I can't hear myself. Hello.
I can.
It's free to rock around, to rock around, to rock around. It's freaky.
As your audio is tethering,
Chirpy.
you have to just, I'd say, check to make sure the audio, you didn't accidentally mute something when you were checking on your things.
Hey, Pocket, I think you need to do the song until you come back in.
I don't know
And-
the song.
and
I
he
just
just
know
muted
that part.
too.
That's it.
You just muted all the way, Tim.
There's only so many parts to it. It's the song that never ends.
Oh, that one. It's the song that never ends. Your song my friend. The people started singing.
Yeah, we're back now.
Oh, we are?
And they'll
Oh,
be
good.
singing for
Hooray!
All right, yeah, I'm loving this Pocket. I play the super duper awesome, also fantastical, magical Miss Kitty. You can find me on the Instagram, the TikTok, the Twitter, Discord. Word of advice: you have to love your family, but you don't have to love the people that they are. And don't forget to do your taxes. This is
Jane says
technically
it-
the last month to do them. So you better get your asses in gear and finish those
Is
taxes,
it in
yo.
last week?
Okay.
Yeah, I did mine months ago, so I don't know why you're all procrastinating. Next.
All right. Wraith.
Hey, I'm Darren. I'm a Twitch
It
streamer.
says it keeps saying that it keeps cutting out each time.
I don't have to do that all over again, do I?
No, hold on.
Okay, so they can still hear you. So do you just want to finish the stream for us and we can all say bye some other time?
The song that never
All right. I
ends.
see the mixer and it's saying that it's going off. So
I
Pretty
have you
good.
guys now. You went through. Like I could hear flight there a minute ago. So if it's something that's happening intermittently.
okay. I think it's just my headsets, to be honest with you. I think I might just have to get a corded one and just bypass the whole thing.
But yeah, flight. I heard you a moment ago. So in
Yeah,
theory,
same.
things are working. So
Okay. So yes, we have Concleod. You can find him on all the socials with Concleod, right?
Yes, I think. I can't see that, but I don't see them up in the air right now. So,
Do you have a Twitter?
yes, I do.
Okay.
So I heard the last half of Flight said, now you're all good. Oh, it sounds like we're good. Okay. Hi, Concleod here. You'll find me as Concleod on Twitch, on TikTok. If TikTok fails, you'll find me on YouTube. That'll be a thing as well. Doing shorts in D&D, gaming, donuts. We cover donuts. It's a great time. Also, this week on Sunday, we will be doing Evils of Infericuse on Sunday night at 8 o'clock. If you would still you still can have time to create a character for this one shot. So if you would like to, please hit me up in the Discord and we can get you connected with that. And if you have questions, we'll be doing one this Sunday and then another one, I believe, a Sunday in 2 weeks, I think is the next one shot. And with the hope that after a few of these one shots, they'll be leading to its own campaign itself. And I'll let the next person take it.
All right, Darren.
Darren.
Okay, back to me.
Don't break
Hey everybody,
OBS.
Hey everybody, I'm Darren. I'm a Twitch streamer. You can come check me out. I play a variety of games from Call of Duty to The Division. I suck pretty bad, but I have fun at it. So yeah, that's to this person.
All right, finally but not least, Miss Flight.
I am Flight Chaos. You can find me on TikTok and on the Discord. We have merch and also memberships. So if you go, there is a link underneath us, which is just called Merch and More. If you want to get some stickers like the ones that Darren won in stream today, or jumpers, or all sorts of things. Yeah, he did. We've also got a donation section if you'd just like to support the channel, and a memberships, which has 4 tiers at the moment. It's replacing our Patreon, so Krieger now one Patreon person. You should definitely move over. But yeah, come and join all of that sort of stuff, because like everything that comes from that goes into supporting the channel, like Nitro and building these sorts of backgrounds. I have to pay a subscription to be able to make these, and come hang out with us where we do some awesome stuff like this. So yeah,
Absolutely. And Concleod?
I have to ask, Gray, did you figure out how to do a raid yet?
No, I haven't.
What's a raid?
A raid is where we send our viewers to another channel that is doing typically something like what we're doing, and helping support our co-creators, and hopefully they do that to us as well over time. You know, that's a fun little trading thing back and forth. The simplest question is, do you have the channel open on Twitch, not as yourself, Gray?
No.
I'm a mod on it.
I have it on my tablet that I've been watching and monitoring, and then I have Steam Labs that I've been solely looking at with the Zoom in the background. But we'll talk about this another time. We'll get it for the next game. We'll do raids and stuff. But if there is somebody that you would want to shout out that is currently playing something, give it everybody to them.
I would. If anybody else is still looking for gaming this evening, you can right now move over dinner and a game with, I know somebody who's in the server, in our server, Sphinx Akasha, who is a player over there right now. It definitely is a good idea to go over and see them if you're looking for some more things tonight.
Hell yeah. All right. Well, with that being said, we wish Doofus well and hope that he may have stopped in just to see what shenanigans the crew has been getting into. But if not, we love you, Betty. We hope you feel good, and we'll hopefully see you next week. For the rest of you, we'll see you in the stars. Thanks for soaring with us. We'll see you next Tuesday. Good night.
Is it Tuesday yet?
Is it Tuesday? Yeah.